Today's podcast is sponsored by King's Cleaning Solutions. King's offers carpet cleaning, tile and grout cleaning, upholstery cleaning, natural stone maintenance, area rug cleaning, and hardwood floor cleaning in Kokomo and its surrounding areas. Contact them today for all of your cleaning needs.
Hello and welcome to another episode of The Lamp. This is the Kokomo Lantern's weekly update on things going on in the community. I am Kokomo Lantern publisher Pat Munsey, and with me today is Chris Bousum, and he is an organizer with the Kingdom Come Music Festival that takes place this summer at the Howard County Veterans Memorial Campground. So we'll let Chris tell you a little bit about that event if you've never been out to it, and what you can expect this year. Chris, thanks so much for joining us today.
Well, thank you, Pat. I really appreciate the opportunity to come on and speak with you, and it's been great getting to know you and getting to know your heart and your,
working on it.
Yeah, aren't we all?
Yes.
Kingdom Come Festival was something that we put together about 15. Well, this is the 15th festival, and originally we actually had a band, me and my nephew and niece, and we had some original music, and we wanted to minister to people in a different way, way that was, made them feel that their experiences were, important. And so we started setting up shows. And we weren't that good, so we would find decent bands to headline, and then we would open up.
That's a good excuse to get out on the stage.
See, that's very good. And so we did that for a few years, and then one year we decided to try to get the pavilion downtown. Mm-hmm. And I thought, that's a really nice stage. So we decided, instead of just having a band and us open, we would have several bands and have a little mini festival. And so we called the first one Kingdom Come Festival. And there was 8 bands.
There's that fly. Hold on. There were 8 bands. I'm sorry.
That's all right. That's all right.
We have a special guest.
Yeah, there he is. Yeah. Fearless Fly.
Yes, you had 8 bands at the first.
It had eight bands and not a whole lot more attendees than that.
Oh my! Okay.
But what we saw there, despite the discouragement of the first festivals, we saw that there were these bands were really giving their heart, just like we assumed they would. No matter who was out in the audience, they were giving their heart. They were spreading the message of love and hope and the gospel of Jesus Christ. So that got us real encouraged that maybe we should try again. So the next year was, 1,000 times better.
Oh.
There was hundreds of people that showed up, and we had some really, really good bands, and from the region, from nationally known bands and stuff like that.
Okay.
So from then we just kept doing it. It's always been a free festival. It was the first few years was at the Cutler Park at the Pavilion. Then we moved out to the Veterans Grounds, and they were so welcoming. They told us they always hoped the grounds would be used for something like this. Oh. And so it's just been a blessing to be out there, and the event has just grown and grown and grown. Now it's a 3-day festival, and we reach as many people as we can get.
So this year's iteration is taking place when?
It'll be June 13th through the 15th.
So just a few weeks away now.
Yes, very close.
And what should people expect from the Kingdom Come Festival who've never been there before?
Okay, what you're going to get is mostly, it's a Christian festival, but it's going to be mostly rock and hard rock.
And it looks nothing like a Christian festival, I'll tell you that right up front. I went last year and was kind of surprised.
Yes.
But it was good music.
Yes. We believe God formed it in this manner, and had our hearts set on doing it this way because we were looking to touch people who weren't getting blessed, weren't getting the gospel through other forms of more traditional methods, like church, through the church or through normal ministries. So we wanted to give them something that was more at their level, fishing and, going where the fish are. That's what we'd wanted to do. And so we reached out to these people through this music, and what we found was that that we have had many people give their hearts to the Lord, many people recommit, many people are so blessed by the love and hope and the uplifting atmosphere of the event that now we have families from all over this half of the United States that schedule their vacations around Kingdom Come Festival so they can come back.
Cool, yeah.
Yeah. And as one of the neat things about it is through the vets, not only do we have the free admission to get into the festival, we have free parking and we have free camping. So anybody with a tent, now it's all primitive, unless you bring your own generator, but it's a whole weekend that people can be, it's an experience. It's just its own experience.
And you hold multiple stages, simultaneous events, right?
Yes.
So you've got an outdoor stage and an indoor stage.
Correct.
And there's bands on there nonstop, pretty much the whole weekend.
Yes, except for a few hours in the evening, we concentrate just on the main stage, and the main stage from the middle of the afternoon and earlier is a variety of music. There's pop, there's country, hip hop, all kinds of music, and then as the evening progresses, the music gets more concentrated into rock and hard rock. And on our other stage, it's called the subculture stage, and it's really reaching people who are even deeper in the subculture, counterculture kind of movement,
alternative
goth
scene.
people, alternative scene, goth punk. People, punk, everything. And so that people are really blessed. No matter which stage they go to, they're going to hear a unique presentation of the gospel, though the gospel itself will not be unique in each one. It's the same gospels. It's, Jesus Christ came to say, I'm the way, the truth, and the life. No man sees the Father but through me. So we're going to try to be the hands and feet of Jesus to show people, hey, this is real. This is for you. Right. You don't have to feel like it's only for a certain kind of people that you think are church people. It's for everybody.
Sure, because there's a misconception out there that heavy metal, like what we grew up with,
right.
Well, that's all the devil. And that's what we were raised to think was, if you listen to Quiet Riot or Twisted Sister or Motley Crue, well, you're going to hell.
Right.
It's just a different genre of music.
Right.
And now Christian culture has ingrained itself in a segment of that.
Right.
So you have some of those bands coming this year. Mm-hmm. Let's talk a little bit about your lineup that you have coming this year.
Sure. Our headliners this year for the main stage are Disciple, who's won several Grammys. They got many albums out, and they are a powerful band with a great message. And the other band headlining Saturday is Ashes Remain, and they've been with us. This, I think, will be the fourth time over the whole 15 years that they've been with us. And another band that really puts their heart into their music and their message into their music. And they're another band with several albums and have had several hits. We got some real popular bands coming. Spoken, Chaotic Resemblance, The Protest, Zana, Convictions are all going to be there. And on our Thursday kickoff, we have Relentless Flood and 13 Minutes and a Devin Williams band. So, I mean, it's going to be a lot of really, really good music, real good music. And then on the subculture stage, you got Grave Robber.
Okay.
Grave Robber and another band, Theo Terran, that's real popular.
Now, he mentions Grave Robber because when I showed up last year for this festival, my first time out, they were on the main stage, and I thought I had made a mistake.
Yeah.
I didn't think I was at the Kingdom Come Festival, because these guys come out in skull masks with the neon lights and the fog clouds and the heavy metal music, and they come out with shovels.
Yeah.
Like, oh, this is not what I expected.
Right.
And the sound was nothing like what I expected either. So it was a really neat discovery, I would say.
Yeah.
And you had a lot of things going on besides just the music at the same time.
Right. Yeah. We have food. We have a big giant merch tent that also has, in addition to meet the bands and buy merchandise there's also a lot of ministries and organizations in there that come to let people know about what they're doing. And that's one of the things we want to really expand more this year, is to get more of the community involved, and as far as having them represented at the festival. And one thing, getting back to Grave Robber, is I think everybody, when they see Grave Robber for the first time, their jaw drops, and they go, "Wait a minute!"
Right?
Wait a minute! But once they get performing, the gentleman who is his name goes by Wretched. He's the guy with the shovel. It's the lead singer. He is about the most gentle-natured, kind guy, and he's a pastor.
Oh,
and and he's got a hilarious sense of humor, and he's always coming up with things on the spot to joke about and tease the audience with, and they're probably about as clear and bold about the gospel as any of the bands that's there. They really, they will stop their set if he feels led by the Lord to share. And so just another great band, another great experience. And that's one of the things I really want to impress on everybody, is that Kingdom Come Festival isn't just a show, it is an experience. And it's something where you can come and if you open your heart up just a little, you're going to be blessed. You're going to feel hope. You're going to feel peace. You're going to feel love. You're going to feel brotherhood. And it's nothing to see band members after a set or before a set out in the crowd, just loving on people and praying for people. People have issues. Everybody's got issues. And they come to a festival like this, sometimes they got a heavy weight on their shoulders, and they want to come and they want to have a good time, but they're also human, And so they see these bands up there talking about the things that they talk about, and they'll go up to them and say, "Hey man, I'm really battling, I'm really struggling." And bands will pull them off to the side, hug them, pray for them, encourage them, get back with us later. We want to know how things are progressing through the weekend. And that is what it's all about. We try to have bands that are accessible to the people, who will show love, and because we don't want to just be promoters. We don't want to just hold a festival. We want to do something that's going to change lives.
Right.
Something that's going to impact people. And much like that fly is impacting us.
He's all over it.
Yeah. But we want something that people are going to leave better than they came. And most of all, knowing that there is real hope and peace in Jesus Christ and his message. And it's a real relationship. It's a real thing. No matter if you've been in church your whole life, or never been to church, if you don't know any of the Bible, or if you know it all, Jesus is there to be a real part of your life, to really take presence inside your heart. And we want to offer that in the most real, genuine way. And if we find that a band that we invite who had good reputation doesn't show that, we just don't invite them back.
Sure.
We want to have, we definitely want this to be a gospel, God-loving, festival.
And it works. And you're reaching kids and young adults and even older adults who have a completely different lifestyle than what we're typically used to in the Midwest.
Right.
I hear older adults especially, complain about kids with different colored hair and kids with piercings and kids with tattoos and the way that they dress. And you know what? They're all in attendance at Kingdom Come.
Right.
That's just the culture that they choose to observe. And Jesus doesn't seem to care at all.
No.
He still reaches out.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So there's no judgment there. I've noticed very clearly there's no judgment at Kingdom Come.
No, none. There's none. You can look as weird as you want to. Might snicker at you a little bit, but you're welcome. And everybody's welcome, no matter what. I'm just kidding about the snickering.
Sure.
Well, maybe I'm not. I don't know.
Okay. I snicker.
But the thing is that everybody's welcome, and everybody loves on everybody, and it's you're right. It's just not judgment on those kind of things.
Now this is free to everybody. But it's not free to put on.
No, it's very, very expensive.
You have some great sponsors that are helping make this happen?
Well, we're actually kind of low on sponsors this year, so if anybody's watching this and would like to help reach these people with this message, then they could get a hold of us at kingdomcomefestival.com, or there's places to donate there. But we have to raise money throughout the year to be able to afford Kingdom Come. We put on a few other shows throughout the year, but those are self-sustaining. We usually tell bands that you have to come for a love offering, or we can't put you on through the year. But at the Kingdom Come Festival, it's just very, very, very expensive. The production itself is extremely expensive to have, professional. Sound and lights for 2 stages is a killer. It's about a third of the festival's cost is just production.
I'm learning that.
Right, absolutely.
Yeah. So again, let's tell everybody the dates for Kingdom Come Festival. It's June
13th through the 15th. That's Father's Day weekend.
Okay. That's Thursday through Saturday, though?
Thursday through Saturday. Mm-hmm.
So, and free camping.
Free camping.
Free parking. Free festival.
That's right.
What, they should just bring an open heart and...
Well, it's an outdoor festival, so have an umbrella ready, have, a lawn chair, and bring an open heart.
Okay. Anything else they need to know about the festival? We'll have some neat graphics and some photos from last year's festival to go along with it, so you don't have to look at my ugly mug the whole time. But is there anything else that people need to know about Kingdom Come?
Just that if you come with an open heart, if you come to give love, you're going to really experience something. You're going to experience the presence of God like you haven't seen, and because God likes to surprise us.
Yeah.
Sometimes He surprises us with trials, which is no fun. But we learn and our faith grows and stuff like that. But He likes to surprise people by showing you that He can use people that maybe if we were in a coffee shop together, we might want to sit at a different table.
Sure.
He uses people just like that. And it's everybody needs to hear the gospel. Everybody needs to be shown love. And we have got to get this message to everybody.
No, I can tell you from experience, this was a worthwhile experience. Mm-hmm. I would definitely encourage people to at least go out for one evening and see what it's all about. And if it turns out it's something that appeals to you, obviously you can stay as long as you like. It's free.
Absolutely.
So, Chris, I want to thank you for coming on the show today. I want to encourage people to get involved with Kingdom Come, either by attending the festival here in June or getting a hold of them, because this kind of entertainment doesn't come cheap.
No.
And they put in a lot of time and effort every year to make sure that this happens.
Yes.
And the least we can do is give a little of our time, treasure, and talent to help them along. So again, Chris, thank you so much for being on the show today. This was The Lamp by the Kokomo Lantern. I am Pat Munsey, and please be good this week.